Surah Luqman 31:7 ayat, the following ayat, next ayat. وَإِذَا تُتْلَى عَلَيْهِ آيَاتُنَا وَاللَّهُ مُسْتَكْبِرًا كَأَن لَّمْ يَسْمَعْهَا كَأَنَّ فِي أُذُنَيْهِ وَقْرًا فَبَشِّرْهُ بِعَذَابٍ أَلِيمٍ. And when our ayats, signs, are recited over him, he turns away arrogantly as if he did not listen to it, as if there is a deafness in his ears, and then give him the good news with a severe punishment. Who is this person? Who is this person when our ayah signs are recited over him who believes in that hadith, which is bearing from the way of Allah, which is opposing from the way of Allah, which is restricting from the previous ayah, it is in continuation. So those hadiths is explained by itself. When our ayah signs are recited on him means the believer of that hadith, who believes that hadith. When our ayah signs are recited over him, he turns away arrogantly. He turns away arrogantly. Istakbara means mustakbira means takabbur, arrogant. And he turns arrogantly as if he did not listen to it. As if Allah says he has listened it, but he pretends not to listen to it. Well, of the ayats. As if he did not listen to it, as if there is a deafness in his ears, as if he did not listen to it, and there is a deafness, he can't hear properly, then give him the good news with a severe punishment. About Muhammad Rasulullah and the Messenger, I will read how Allah explained in the ayahs. Okay, I will read the whole ayahs to 46, Surah Al-Haqqah 69, 38 to 46. فَلَا أُقْسِمُوا بِمَا تُبْصِرُونَ وَمَا لَا تُبْصِرُونَ إِنَّهُ لَقَوْلُ رَسُولٍ كَرِيمٍ وَمَا هُوَ بِقَوْلِ الشَّاعِرِ قَلِيلًا مَا تُؤْمِنُونَ وَلَا بِقَوْلِ كَاهِنٍ قَلِيلًا مَا تَذَكَّرُونَ تَنزِيلٌ مِّن رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ وَلَوْ تَقَوَّلَ عَلَيْنَا بَعْضَ الْأَقَاوِيلِ لَأَخَذْنَا مِنْهُ بِالْيَمِينِ ثُمَّ لَقَطَعْنَا مِنْهُ الْوَتِينَ. The translation is, so I, that is Allah, do not divide with what you have the insight, and what you do not have the insight. Surely it is the qawl, saying of the honorable messenger, and it is not with the qawl, saying of a shair or a poet. It is little what you believe. And it is not with the qawl, saying of a kahin, the storyteller. It is little what you remember. A revelation from the Lord of the worlds. And if he has said some of our aqwal, sayings on us, definitely we would catch him with the right. Then definitely we would cut off from his aorta. Now, in this ayahs, now I am going to read the explanation of the qawl, the saying of the messenger. In the Quran, Allah says in these ayahs, say, so I do not divide with what you have the insight. The insight is what you have got the insight within us. There's a sight, this sight, and insight is to judge between the right and wrong, the insight. We have got the insight. So Allah says, I do not divide with what you have the insight, and what you have no insight, what you do not have the insight. For the messenger, ayahs of Allah, there are certain ayahs which have got we have got the understanding. So we have got the insight of those ayat. And there are certain ayahs we do not have the insight of that ayat. We don't have the sight. So Allah says, I do not divide what you have the insight and what you do not have the insight. Innahu laqawlu rasulin kareem. Surely, definitely, this Quran is the saying of the messenger, honorable messenger. The Quran is the saying of the honorable messenger. وَمَا هُوَ بِقَوْلِ الشَّاعِرِ قَلِيلًا مَا تُؤْمِنُونَ. It is not with the qawl or the saying of a shair or a poet. It is little what you believe. So by the reading of an ayah, these ayahs, we have come to know that the Quran is the saying of the messenger Rasulullah, honorable. Now, what we have been told, the general understanding, again you have to discuss the general understanding. This I hold in my hand is a book of hadith. And this is the Quran. Right hand Quran, this is hadith. So they say the Quran is the qawl of Allah, saying of Allah. And hadith is the saying of messenger. So you have to believe both to understand the religion. But it's not true. Sorry. The Quran is the revelation and the inspiration of Allah to Muhammad Rasulullah. Listen to my words. Quran, Allah's book, is the revelation, means nazil. Wahi means inspiration. It is the revelation or the inspiration from Allah to Muhammad Rasulullah. This is the book of Allah. It is not the book of the messenger. It is the book of Allah. It is the revelation from Allah. It is an inspiration from Allah. Who said it? Muhammad Rasulullah. So Allah says, Innahu laqawlu Rasulil Kareem. So this Quran is a saying of the messenger, honorable messenger. It is the revelation from Allah. It is an inspiration from Allah. It is a book from Allah said by messenger. And the whole non-Muslims and Muslims believe that this Quran was brought by messenger. So you must understand the Quran is the saying of the messenger and a revelation from Allah. And this you cannot make differentiation. Whatever Allah revealed, Muhammad Rasulullah said. Whatever Allah inspired, Muhammad Rasulullah said. So, innahu laqawlu Rasulin Kareem. Surely, this is the qawl, saying of honorable messenger. So, messenger said it, revealed by Allah. Messenger said it, inspired by Allah. It's simple. And Allah says, it is not with the qawl saying of a shair poet. It is not with the saying of a shair poet. Little you believe. People believe little. And further it says, it is not wala bi qawli kahin, and it is not with the qawl or saying of a kahin, storyteller. It is little you remember, qalilan ma tazakkarun. Storyteller. It is what? Innahu laqawlu Rasulun. Surely it is the saying of the messenger. Further it says, Tanzilum mir Rabbil Alameen. A revelation sent down from the Lord of the worlds. So that means the revelation that is sent down, it is said by Messenger Rasulullah. The revelation that is sent down, said by Messenger Rasulullah. So Muhammad Rasulullah said it, revelation, Tanzilum mir Rabbil Alameen. So whatever Allah sent down, Tanzilum mir Rabbil Alameen, whatever revelation sent down, is the saying of the messenger. You cannot make difference. We are sure, 100%, whatever Allah revealed was said by messenger, Rasulullah. Whatever Allah revealed, said by messenger. So if you say this is Quranic ayahs, all the Quran, total Quran, was said by messenger Muhammad Rasulullah. Who is the authority in the ayat? Who is saying, Innahu laqawlu Rasulin Kareem. Surely this is the most honorable messenger saying. Who is saying it? Allah himself is giving the authority that it is the saying of the messenger. But in the books of traditions, hadith, on the authority of so many scholars, they say that the book, that the contents in the book is said is the saying of the messenger upon the reports of other people. On the authority of various scholars, they are saying it that this is what Muhammad Rasulullah said. But on the authority of Allah is Innahu laqawlu Rasulin Kareem Fala uqsimu bima tubsirun wa ma la tubsirun. And what I do not divide what you see, what your insight is and what you do not have the insight. Innahu laqawlu Rasulin Kareem. Surely this is the most honorable messenger saying on the authority of Allah. In his whole lifetime he said the ayahs. They say the whole life he quoted the ayahs on different situations. He quoted the ayahs, you give another book in his name. You give another book in his name with so many contradictions, so many books. You say Muhammad Rasulullah said, so many things said, but nobody writes that this is what ayat he said. Surah 69, 44 ayah. وَلَوْ تَقَوَّلَ عَلَيْنَا بَعْدَ الْأَقَاوِيلِ. And if he, the messenger, has said some of the aqwal means plural of qawl, sayings in plural, sayings on us, in Allah, on Allah. If the messenger were to say something, or aqwal, say aqwal or saying on us, on Allah, لَأَخَذْنَا مِنْهُ بِالْيَمِينِ. Definitely we would catch him with the right. ثُمَّ لَقَطَعْنَا مِنَ الْوَتِينِ. Then definitely we will cut off from his aorta. In this ayah, the sayings of the messenger is the Quranic ayats, sent down by Allah, revealed by Allah, inspired by Allah. When he said this, if he were to say something on Allah's name, aqwal, and some other aqwal, Allah would catch him by his right and cut off his artery. So that is the proof that Muhammad Rasulullah said this Quran. You have to give back his status. He has to have the status. You are saying he said this, all his life said this. You're not saying this is what he said. This is kalam of Allah, word of Allah, book of Allah, revealed by Allah, inspired by Allah. In Arabic is wahi, nazil, kalam. Wahi means inspiration, nazil means send down, revelation. Kalam is the word, kitab means the book, is of Allah, said by messenger.